one of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, Matt psyched you out on that last. He psyched you out, bro. I got the 7 seconds. I'm like, yo, call timeout, even though I know he would have probably ran it. Oh, on the 3rd down?
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Right.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I saw.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st
He
and 10.
was right. Right.
Mahomes going to throw. That's
right.
Who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. Oh, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They
no, I didn't see.
Up in meeting rooms, right? You
started watching it towards the
they talk
like.
About it all the time, but still,
I saw y'all both. Yeah, because
hey, we're gonna take the ball away from you. No matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. Got an open man here, and it's KJ
Hill. Plug my thing in.
He gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13. And
I only saw both y'all's last 2 touchdowns.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, you threw 4. I saw that.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Locke. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the 1st quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Yeah, not turning over the ball.
It's Locke. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 yards there in a Denver 1st down.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Like I said, I only saw the last like 5 minutes of the game. Oh yeah, it's only right. It's only right. Good. Nah, I'm playing Dostal. My first possession. Yeah, my first possession, I had a freaking fumble. And yeah, he just fumbled the ball. I'm like, it's only right.
Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of
yeah.
for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Don't do
I think
nothing
most
special.
quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They could put their back against it.
They
and
just
exactly
sacked
where they
me
are on the field, so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Coming up now on a second
Changing my camera when I play too.
That sack. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They'll call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things.
Gotta find a way to keep them. You ain't got no contract. You ain't got nowhere you can cut.
He gets this one away. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Lock now on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here now
I would say some people got these tackles. I think it's just trying to offer. Ooh.
To throw again. Block.
Ooh, come on.
Nearly picked. And maybe lucky
trying to offer them what they want for them.
3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Locke, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he'll air this one deep
Good
for
shit.
Judy. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 2-yard line.
I'm mad. Charvarius Ward stole the pick from our rookie,
KC
but
offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 50.
I know it's weird, man, but I'm starting to, I feel more comfortable playing on this camera view than the traditional one.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, exactly.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down.
Yeah, man, this seems to be, you can see everything. I can see, even like when people try to hide, I can see it better.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, what?
Complete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Whatever.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game.
Tyreek Hill got 99 catching. He gonna drop a wide open pass. Really, he gonna just drop it. Got 99 catching. He didn't drop wide open passes. No, it was somewhat around, but not really.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Wide open.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He'll be brought down
my
by
God.
the Broncos. It's a sack. Sheldon Rankins able to get.
Yeah, I need O-line. You want to talk about O-line? Shit, God damn it, my O-line is so. Ever since I lost Mitchell Schwartz, man, it seemed like I hardly have no time to pass the ball. Like, not to switch guys around on that side, and it's like, yeah, I switched them on that side, and it's like, yeah, that major hole. Screwed.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about
I need a safety and I need O-line.
But to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down.
Safety. Preferably a run pursuit safety. That's where I feel like I be getting my safety be like doing me dirty. Like when dudes run on me, man, or even when they get to the outside, it's like he's just the guy I got there is just so damn dumb. He be taking like dumbass angles. He is 70 overall. He don't look like nothing. I'm working him up. He is star development, 70 overall safety. I'm like, yeah, he's star development.
Here's Lock to throw. He's got his big tight end fan.
Let's deal with it for a season and reevaluate.
At the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first
He always
down.
do the same shit. Oh, that's rough.
On the ground, this is Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz,
he still got Matthew.
You're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. He's brought down at the 30.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game.
Like a 90. He was high like a 94.
Set the edge.
Yeah. He might have been. I don't remember.
Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Like, yeah, I don't remember what it was. I know, all I know is that when I let him go, I didn't really want to sign him because I know I had
Here's another 1st and 10. he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Yeah.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and have the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The Broncos on
Oh my God.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a
time.
yard.
All right,
Here.
made
It's
me waste my
3-1.
damn timeout right
The
there.
Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes
Dang.
quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Block working out of the gun. This will be caught at about
He
the
caught
6.
it?
And he has the first.
Oh my God! Get out of here.
1st and goal, Denver.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first. and goal. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made.
Be interesting to see what they do.
I kind of figured when
he
scored, Matt got the ball. I'm like, he's going to run the clock all the way down. That's what he always do.
You may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal. Block to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there.
Yeah, he had like a 14-yard run. He had one where I thought he was going to go all the way to the house, but then his man sped.
Through the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get his running game going.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
The 23-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Giant, that's a new user, right? Oh, it's Ruffus. He's been in the league before.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Man.
Working from the gun.
Oh, he covered him. Oh, and he's still. Oh, Mahomes is just too good. Oh my goodness, he put it. Oh, it looked bad. Mahomes put it right where only he could get it. Good shit.
Now it's Mahomes again.
Oh my God! Can I get a block?
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the.
No, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 45.
That's my fault.
He takes this one back into the end zone.
That's the difference between this season and last season. It just seems like I got a lot less time to throw the ball.
Play there by the rookie, an interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Broncos 10, Chiefs nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Fucking loser.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Damn.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best.
Oh, my God.
Brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. Time report. Coach.
Like, what the fuck was that?
Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
It's a run.
On the ground, Kamara. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
On the handoff.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Sitting here losing my
pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way.
I'm like, let me focus and play.
Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Yeah, I knew you was going to do that because you always do that. That's why I got to change how I play, too, because I'm noticing, like, yeah, he know what I like to do at this point.
That is just what this defense was hoping.
I'm out here kind of just like not thinking, just doing whatever. I'm going to focus up.
Didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who
can
play
10
on the perimeter,
10 to 13.
Who could not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Oh, God.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking
I'm an idiot.
Want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
I mean, I made it easy for him. Like, I didn't even...
After he said that, you're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
After the turnover, here's Locke.
And
Locke throws another one.
He threw it right back to me.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. The 40.
Good.
30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought?
His only score is a pick 6.
Some free safety.
He got a pick 6 on me earlier. So
great hands, and of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. 4-yard line. The Broncos onto the field.
Oh, this is going to be another pick.
And following the pick 6, and they
no, you're going to run it.
And throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Second down.
Oh.
It's Carson. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Carson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
No, you
This
do.
has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. shotgun snap to Lock.
Oh, you motherfucker.
That's complete to Camaro. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Sometimes. Not a lot.
A 10th carry for Camaro. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Drags, yeah. A lot of drags. A lot of no, not really slants. It's like a lot of drags running the ball. His bread and butter is like throwing the fat out of
From the gun, Block. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Yeah, he throw a lot of like underneath drags the Fant. He'll throw Fant on like wheel routes.
Defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Okay.
But you got to think.
I just wanted to try it.
Sooner or later, they're going to hit.
You're going to challenge it?
The coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
You know what? I'm gonna try this to see if this guy can even get open.
It did not pay off.
Okay.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Mahomes now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
It's crazy he didn't
His
beat
favorite
him.
target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was
this
open,
play right. That play I just ran. I'm surprised Travis Kelce ain't beat him.
The 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Here we go. Mike, 56, Mike, 56. Let's go.
Now Mahomes. He finds an opening past the 40. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Easy. Mike, 56. Mike, 56. Strip that ball. 56.
And again, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And taking it across midfield and
like still in
inside
there.
the 45. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down.
56 for Mike, boy. 56. Check, 56. Hey, that's yellow. 56 for Mike. 56 is Mike. Yellow.
Mahomes to throw once more. And this one's incomplete.
He'll give it up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. 56, Mike.
Mahomes firing complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Man.
Man. I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Hey.
Makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Chiefs 14.
Yo.
Broncos 10.
I'll take it. Like, shit. Yeah, I know he is.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Let's see if I can get them.
Their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
11 yards. It's 2nd down.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Yeah. I hate running this play right here against this formation. You know what? Yeah, I'm changing that. Oh, too late.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Yeah, that's what he do.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke.
Oh, no. They better not.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Man. Dog. Yo, they got me with that last game.
19-yard line.
Yeah, I know.
Shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little
lacking. Here we go again.
One, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and 11 now. Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
They threw 4 picks and I only got 14 points. One of them was on defense. One of the touchdowns. I knew he was gonna do that, man. I don't know why I was stubborn and I just didn't play it. I knew that's what he was gonna do.
Midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Oh, this is gonna be a pick.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Oh, my God.
Second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
What? Dog, that's just what he yeah. That's his offense.
From the gun, Locke.
This is offense, man. Like,
and this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. In this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Yo, oh my God.
To throw again on second down. Block. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third.
I mean, the main thing about it is just not to get caught sleeping, because it lulls you. You know what I mean? Just like, here we go, 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards, 3 yards, and then you get lazy on defense.
He's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a
lull you to sleep.
Right. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Right.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a plot twist yet to be revealed before this one is over.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor.
I've got them with that play way too many times.
Also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
On first down, Mahomes.
Ooh!
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
I guess I did that one too many times too.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's down inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I guess you saw how he kind of like.
That's the break the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Oh,
Check, 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 check.
They run again with Carson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
What the hell?
Operating from the gun. Lock. Flush to his right. And it's caught. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
What you gonna do? It wouldn't make no sense for him
so it's Bronco
to go for it.
As we get you reset here. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon?
No.
Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's just play for real. Play smart. Stop predetermining my plays. I predetermine what I'm doing with the ball. I got to stop.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should
well.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Mahomes. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line. So
I don't think I ran the ball once all game.
The throw made. Where's the catch? Got to catch it. That's about it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, probably. It's because I can't run the ball.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
care what he kicked.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Lock to throw. And he can't hang on to it. Instead, 2nd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
What pass.
Good.
Intercepted.
I'll take it. It was ugly, but I'll take it.
At their own 19-yard line.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape.
It was ugly, but I'll take it. I don't care. No.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost
like Gospel, you can play a bad game and still win.
With each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, he got good D-line. He got good linebackers too. Yeah. That's cool. I'm still right there. All right, you getting on duty?